Do you guys know what Colombia and the back of my house have in common? It's not a very safe place for children. Or women. Just kidding. Today we're gonna play Colombia and try to form Greater Colombia. And I got a bit bored of the basic focus tree, so today we're gonna play with the Road to 56 mode, one of the best Hoi 4 modes in my opinion out there. The focus tree of Colombia is pretty old, but I think we can manage with this. It is kind of small and simple, but it gets the job done. And that's a thing that I hear very often. And I don't think it's any shame in that, you know? Anyway, we're gonna start with Congress of Colombia. Behold! The Colombian army, only 6 divisions and 30% strength. Behold the great Colombian navy. 2 fucking destroyers. Well, at least we're better than Venezuela. Did you guys hear about the fucking Venezuelan destroyer that got sunk by a German tourist boat? You literally cannot make that shit up. Congress of Colombia is done, time to move towards authoritarianism, which gives us a whole 2% political power. This is insane buffs. Our political cabinet is fucking awful, so we're gonna just hire the fascist demagogue. And we're of course gonna go fascist. I really want to know who the fuck made the focus tree of Honduras. And I also want to know who the fuck hurt him. I mean, look at this shit. More work went into this focus tree than in half the vanilla countries. Radicalize the conservadores is done. Time for a little bit of militarism. A little bit of militarism didn't hurt anybody. Anybody that matters for that. In moments like this, I am very fucking glad that every single one of my viewers is a male, because the females won't be very happy about this one. Militarism is done. We're not gonna do paramilitarism. I don't even know what that is. Is it like the Paralympics or something like that? Alright, I did some industry and just flipped fascist, so now it's time to claim Gran Colombia. This focus will give us some claims, some cores, and some work. Gran Colombia has been claimed. Now it is time to spread the cartel. Ya no me enojo contigo. Solo observo y pienso, me decepcionó. One neighbor is down, time for the next. Does Panama even have an army? No, they have 0 divisions, what the fuck. We can just declare war. Not even having the troops on the border, that's how bad Panama is at the game. It is time to reform Gran Colombia. You see, Venezuela. You and I are not so different after all. You have political violence, I have political violence. You have a problem with cartels, I have a problem with cartel. You lose a battle versus an unarmed tourist boat. I have 4 ships, we're not the same here. But we're still brothers, come on. You fucking snake, they fucking refused. I can't believe this, they actually betrayed me. Well, that means no more Mr. Nice Guy. Time for war. A little bird just told me that the Venezuelan army is actually shit, so I will just click this button and wait a bit. Ya no me enojo contigo, solo observo y pienso, me decepcionó y me alejó. And Venezuela has fallen. The best thing about this is that I can steal the mighty Venezuelan navy. I hope we just don't stumble upon some random tourist German boats, because those things are fucking scary, you know? A very unfortunate thing happened while we were at war with Venezuela. This focus have been bypassed for some very fucked up reason, and we did not get the war goal on Peru. And in order to press this button and revive Bolivar's legacy, we need to control this Peruvian state. And that means I will have to justify by hand, which I already started doing. Anyway, let's get course on our conquered territories. Sometimes I just stare at this map and realize that a long time ago I was just an innocent kid. And now I am a grown-ass man with almost 2000 hours in a map game. And I don't fucking regret anything. All this black gold and nobody to buy it. This is the sad reality of an oil state. You know what, USA? Just come and take it from me, I cannot do this anymore, I'm done. Oh, and we're going to war. No me enojo
contigo, solo observo y pienso, me decepcionó y me alejo más de ti, porque yo ya no quiero sufrir.
Just managed to encircle half the Peruvian army and capturing Lima. And all of that with zero fucking supply and in the Peruvian mountain. But that's pretty easy, you know, when you're a pro like I am. More stolen navies. My goal is to create some fucked up Frankenstein navy, gathered from all the countries that I conquer. Anyway, now that Peru is rightful Colombian territory, it's time to press this magnificent button, revive Bolivar's legacy. And what is this gonna do? It's gonna give us a core on this state and on this state, for a total of 3 cities and 250,000 population, at the cost of all those fucking debuffs. But anyway, now we are a very beautiful peace yellow color, and we got renamed to the Bolivar Empire. But we are not done yet. No, no, no. We have a few more things to do. We are first gonna try to unite the Hispanic America, and then, as the title of this video suggests, we're gonna join the war on drugs on the part of the drugs, and we're gonna conquer the mighty United States. But for that we need a way bigger navy, and this little crappy navy that I have is not gonna cut it. So for that we're gonna have to steal more navies. What about the Bolivian navy? Oh wait, is this too soon? Do the Bolivians still cry about this part that Chile conquered from them? Oh yeah, it looks like they do. They have a core in it. Oh, hello Chile. What a nice navy you have. It would be a shame if someone were to steal it, let's say. We will get a war goal on Bolivia later, so there's no need to justify against them, but for Chile we will have to do it manually. We're pretty close to the start of the Second World War though, so they might join the Allies, but I think we'll be ready by then. If you wonder, by now we have 14.5 million core population. We started with 8. And the only 2 states that we have cores on and we don't control are British Guyana with 300k population, and this little island like right here with 80k. So that means we can roughly get to 15 million. This playthrough would have ended right here if we played vanilla, so I'm just gonna give the grade right now. Playing this with the basic focus tree is not as fun as this focus tree, and you only have one achievement, which is fucking boring because you have to be AFK and build some ships for like 3 hours. You don't get that much core population, and I think you would only have like maybe half of the industry I have now. So unfortunately that means Gran Colombia is gonna get a 4 out of 10 for this. The justification to conquer Chile is finished. And now I'm gonna show you a tactic to conquer Chile really fast, invented by myself. I call it just the tip. You have to naval invade those 2 places while you forcefully attack this tile right here, and never mind, the game is shitting on me again. The Chileans just got naval supremacy in this zone, so I cannot do shit. Anyway, it looks like I can break them pretty easily here, because the Chilean army is fucking garbage, of course. They only have like 6 divisions. Damn, Bolivia is looking long today. And my navy just doubled in size. I love what I do. Next up, we're gonna steal the Argentinian navy. Damn, Uruguay has a big fucking fleet. Where did you get that from, little guy? Do they have a focus tree? No, not really. I think this is the basic one. Well, they have this, but it's not much. Well, that just means more ships for me. Alright, the justification on Argentina is done, but I am a little bit scared because World War II is in full swing right now and they might join the Allies. And if that happens, we're in a big pickle. But you know what? I'm just gonna have a little bit of faith, you know? So I am gonna declare war right now.
No me enojo contigo, solo observo y pienso, me decepcionó y me alejo más de ti, porque yo ya no quiero sufrir.
There goes Argentina. It was pretty fucking easy. I just keep justifying on all these fucking countries and nobody is actually guaranteeing them. This feels like fucking Christmas is the best sentiment you can have in Hearts of Iron 4. Other than reviving a long lost empire, of course. Or doing morally questionable actions that you don't have to worry about because you are playing a video game. Nah bro, I should just shut up. Every time I say something the game is kicking me in the balls. They just joined allies. And the fun is about to begin. I don't even have enough divisions to garrison all my ports. Well, at least the US is not in the allies yet. Well, nobody joined. Never fucking mind. I was about to say that nobody joined. And if I can get to their capital in time, I could just capitulate them, but no. I will try to seize the British and the Dutch and the French colonies as soon as I can before they reinforce it and make my life a living fucking hell. Alright, I managed to cover pretty much every single port with only one division though, which is not very much, but it should hold for a while. I only got 140 days left on the Paraguay justification, and I need 5 more factories to do this focus, which will give me the war goal on Bolivia. And with those two gone, I will be able to press this magical button and core everything except Brazil. So we might get it in time, I hope. Well, the first naval invasion is here and my troops didn't get there in time. So that might screw us. There is only 2 French divisions here and they look very weak, which might mean we got this in the bag. We finally got the 101 factories required for this focus, so we're gonna take it immediately. We're not gonna declare war on Bolivia as soon as we get the war goal, because most of our troops are locked in defending our ports, so we're gonna wait another 90 days to take care of Paraguay first, and maybe then. This pocket right here refuses to fucking die because all the fucking troops can retreat to neutral Brazil and they can just come back into the fight like nothing happened. Great, now I push them and they will probably retake it from here, of course. This has to be some kind of international law violation or something like that. I was looking at Cuba's focus tree and I just realized that they have 60 fucking factories. How the fuck did they get so many? Just for the record, steel is not looking good right now and I am that fucking stupid that I forgot that in this mod you can build your own fucking steel. It's right here and I didn't research it all game. Oh, it looks like we only needed Paraguay in order to form this nation, so I'm gonna press this button now. We're now a rusty orange color. We got 42 million core population and 167 factories. And we have to deal with this bullshit again. But I banked up some political power so we can press them all at once. Oh, my bad, I cannot count for shit. We also got cores on all of the Hispanic countries left. That includes all of Mexico. And also got access to this decision, which will let us eventually core the territories that Mexico lost to the United States in the 40s. And with Bolivia acquired, the only thing left to do is go up the Central American countries. Well, the English Channel was pretty lightly defended, so with my Frankenstein fleet and a little bit of mind trolling, I managed to secure a lane. They look to have quite a bit of troops on the mainland. The British are not very good at defending their home island. The only part of England that they are good at defending is fucking Cornwall. I cannot encircle this shit here. They are holding it with all their might. London is about to fall though, and it fell. But at least they have good old Cornwall. Oh yes, the true capital of the United Kingdom. The mighty Glasgow. And with that, the allies are no longer a threat. I have the player-led conference mode on, so I'm gonna distribute the land adequately, of course. First of all, I'm gonna take all the territories that I conquered, plus all the remaining British colonies and French colonies in South and North America. And yes, that includes the Falklands and South Georgia. And I'm also gonna steal the entirety of the British Navy because I am the one that invaded their country. Alright, so the peace conference is done. I gave Germany all the lands in Europe that they conquered. I got myself a nice British puppet, took all their resources and war reparations, of course, divided Africa between Germany and Italy. I gave Italy a lot because they actually conquered it. I think they went down to like here or something and a little bit into the... And I had no choice but to annex those territories in Germany because you cannot make puppets for somebody else in the peace conference, which is very sad and makes me wanna hit my head on the table. But it is what we have. And now that my navy is bigger than the USA Navy, it's time to resume our conquest up north and reclaim our rightful territories. For some fucked up reason that I don't know about, Japan declared war on me without any fucking warning. I think it is for Hong Kong. I don't really think I want to fight them, but they're gonna be a pain in the ass, but I don't want to fight them, and I don't have nukes, and they usually fold when you have nukes, but it's a hassle, but I don't want to, you know, I'm just gonna leave it alone. If they don't naval invade me or something like that, I'm not gonna touch them. I wanted to kill Mexico, but the US was one step ahead of me as always. Alright, I cleaned up the entire two continents. The only countries left are the US and Brazil. And this place ain't big enough for the three of us. One of us have to go. And that will be the US. For fuck's sake. Brazil just fucking joined the war and I was gonna spare them. But if they want to die, they leave me no choice. I disrespect them so much that I'm gonna send my garrisons to kill. Adios, Brazil. You will not be missed. Oof, US, this is very shameful. I managed to encircle 40 of your divisions here. This will be devastating for you. The US was like, yes, declare war on drugs, but then, oh god, these drugs got hands. Okay, Paradox, you got some explaining to do. I wanna know why the fuck 6 of my division are full strength and full organization and they are retreating. Because those 2 divisions lost the battle. Couldn't they just fucking reinforce? Hell yeah, this right here is why everybody plays Hearts of Iron. Just look at this. Oh, yes, yeah, oh, nice. That was nice. And it looks like that encirclement right there spelled the end for the United States. We're pushing through like butter. We have penetrated deep into the United States and split them in half. And now it's time to end their misery. Another huge encirclement. There we go, boys. The United States can no longer hurt you. This is how things should be. Germany literally declared war on the Soviets before I capitulated the UK, and I did all of that and killed all of the Americas, including the US, and they are still not done with the USSR, bro. They are only 78%. Anyway, this is gonna be the end of this video. If you like it, don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, bye bye.